Hi, my name is Geraldine Sullivan, and I'm a candidate for the Lamar University Master's Program in Education and Leadership. I am doing an observation video that will help me learn to look and identify different details when observing a teacher's classroom. I will be observing Robin Pullen's class in Humble ISD. She is a teacher in the Mosaic program. Mosaic is a program for young adults that have met all their graduation requirements and testing to complete graduation, but since by federal law they're able to stay in school through their 21st birthday, this is a program that was developed about 6 years ago. We concentrate on employability, lifelong learning, rec and leisure, and daily living skills. Robin Pullen has a class of 9 different students on very different ability levels, life skills classroom.
Your husband.
You miss my husband? Yeah, well, Mr. Danny, I'll tell him that you missed him, okay? And then maybe we can hang out, maybe go to dinner sometime. With Mimi or Greg? Yeah?
Okay.
Is your mom coming to the meeting tonight?
Yeah.
Good.
Have him do this next, and Blake accidentally got sent to college, so I gotta go.
What?
Yeah. Let me, yeah.
Who is the other one?
Courtney's here, Daniel's
That's it,
here.
David and Blake. Because
So let me
Isaiah
see if
stayed.
David is late, because if he got sent to college, we're gonna have issues.
Yes, because Isaiah stays over there, and Amy's at job site, and Nick stays, so.
Okay.
Hi,
Oh,
Courtney.
nice shot, Courtney.
Hi.
Yeah. That's not how you shake hands. Yeah, there you go.
Hi, Courtney. Good morning. How are you?
What about David? Because he has strep.
Okay.
Courtney, you like school?
Okay, Daniel,
Okay.
you're next.
Okay.
Go find your joining one. Yes, Robin.
I love having a good co-pilot.
Thank
Say that one. You can touch and go to everyone. Go ahead. You already had it from yesterday?
Good morning. How are you?
So everyone about David?
They're checking on everything. His mom texted him, he had strep, so.
That's maybe how.
Daniel. Daniel, who's next?
Good morning. How are you?
Courtney. Daniel. Daniel. Sorry.
Stand up.
Wow.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Daniel. I'm fine. How are you? How are you? Good.
Wow. This is the best Humble High School.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, how are you? You good? I'm good too.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Oh, brother.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Daniel. How are you? Are you good?
Courtney.
You look very nice.
Talking.
Hi, Courtney.
Courtney, talking.
Who? Oh, good morning, Chunky. Yes, he's over on the wall. Did Tatiana say hi to everyone already? Okay.
I went to the Amelia so she could drive you and me.
Did you want to greet me, Miss Sullivan, or we're ready to move on?
Hi, Miss Rob.
Hi, Tatiana. While I'm on the phone, why don't you go greet Miss Sullivan? Miss Geraldine, whatever you call her.
Miss Gerald.
Hi, good morning, Tatiana. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. It's going to be a great
Yeah, she
day.
has strep.
You know what?
But
Like
I just didn't know if Mom
the
was gonna
13th,
go.
we're going to the
Okay,
airport.
No,
we need to go
that's
right
wonderful.
now. Okay.
You're gonna have a great
No,
time.
okay.
And I'm not able to go, but I was really interested about going, but I have to go to a meeting, so I won't be able to go.
We'll go.
Okay.
You tell me all about it, okay?
I
Okay,
will.
go join your group.
Let me go find someone next door who's gonna go pick up Blake, cause Buddy.
Maybe like the expedition or.
Good idea.
Oh, and Dre had a question. She said,
Can anyone go pick him up, Ronnie Joe? Question mark. Monica is out today, so it's just me and Maria. Period. Yes.
I missed this. My
You miss her son. He's sick, so she's absent. So Miss Monica's absent today. And it's just us. So what we're gonna do, y'all did a really good job greeting. Now I need everyone to go check their schedule and get started on your work for the day. Did you want to say something first? Did you have something to say? Your work you want to do?
Yes.
Okay, what?
I know the calendar.
Oh, okay. So the first thing that you need to do, I agree. The first thing you need to do with Miss Maria is go get your calendar and circle October 13th,
Yes.
the airport day.
Yeah.
I understand.
oh, wait,
Yes.
Let's go.
my birthday coming.
In December, yes.
Oh, I
We'll
said,
do calendars this afternoon, but right now y'all need to go check your schedules.
I said September, October, November,
And then December is your birthday. Yeah.
you could help me, Tatiana?
Yeah.
I really need your help.
Again.
Again. Always.
Yes, every time.
Okay, dude, it looks good, but we're not
What
done
can
yet.
you do to
Let's
help
keep
me?
working.
Look, how are we gonna clean this up?
Courtney, Thomas, you need to check your
What do you
schedule.
think we should do?
Okay, then do it. Thank you. Thank you. Daniel,
Gee,
we're not finished with the
this
apartment, it's
world
still a
don't
mess.
look like that.
You're doing good, but we still got a mess. You gotta pick it up.
Miss Maria,
What?
this floor is not good at all. Mm-mm.
But you're gonna help me, right?
Right.
So
Right.
Tatiana, I'm giving Miss Maria another job. She has to do some teacher stuff for me. So I need you to figure out how we can clean up this mess on the floor, and I need you to take care of it, because you're my co-pilot.
Yes.
So will you please figure out how to clean it up? Okay, do that, because Miss Maria, I'm giving her a job over here to work with Courtney and logging into her email. Okay, so be my co-pilot and figure out how to clean it up.
Okay, this is
I think I can do it.
I hope so. I think you can too. Do we still have
Mhm.
the email saved as favorites? On the favorites, okay. You scoot over in front of your computer. Scoot over, oops. Scoot in
Go back.
and log into your email. Look. Find your star.
Okay, I just go on.
I'm gonna, you know which one?
Well, I'm gonna save it as a favorite so that she can use it. Hey, Geraldine, have you noticed that in Internet Explorer you can't get on Gmail anymore?
No?
Yep, you need to go to that.
We can't use Internet Explorer, Gmail under Internet Explorer.
Huh. I guess I've never gone that way.
Google sign in. Yep, it's blocked. So you're gonna need to go to Chrome. So click on Chrome.
Oh, I smell popcorn. I smell popcorn. Excuse me. I smell popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, it's looking good, but it's not done. Keep picking up. There's still a mess.
Miss Robin, I'm gonna get this one ship shape.
Ship shape.
Done in time.
Done in time. Maria, what is this?
That was in the, one of the drawers.
Okay, we're
I don't know what it was. DVD, VCR. I think it's a VCR. Yeah, we do. But we don't have any VCR movies.
I don't really know where we have it. Where did that come from anyway? Okay. Oh, I know where it came from. We had some VCR workout tapes. Daniel.
me check again.
Move that out of the way. Okay. That's one solution, so you can try that. And if that doesn't work, we can come up with another solution. Zach, I think you might have sprayed plenty inside the microwave. It's looking really clean.
This will need to be vacuum for very beginning.
Daniel. That was a great try. Do you want Miss Robin to show you something? Yeah. Thank you. Let's look at the chair. It's a tough one. Okay. So let Miss Robin show. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to pick this up. Now push it back in there.
Look over here.
Now it fits. Then you can put this on. There you go.
Miss Robin,
Much better.
I think you need to take the other solution.
Okay. So what would another solution be? If when you plug it in right here, the cord is not long enough, what could you do?
Fix it back.
What is a change that you could do? Are you gonna plug it in right here again? No. What are you gonna do? Plug it in where? You wanna try this one again? Okay. You move the bean bag, so now you'll have a little more space.
Trying to make this clean.
I know. Hey Daniel, this goes beside the chair now, remember?
Yes, Mr. Zappolo. Oh, does it say lunchtime? Well, we're gonna be there.
If you finish before lunch, you can have break. You can have break. Yes, you may. Daniel. Thank you for working hard. Okay, so leave the vacuum cleaner there. Leave it right there. Stand it up. Stand it all the way up. Do you know how to stand it up, babe?
Yeah, it was making me move it along.
Look, if you push it up like this, it'll pop and then it'll stand up by itself. Okay, so when it's plugged in all the way over there, stop and listen to me. Look at mine. When it's plugged in all the way over there, you cannot vacuum all the way over here because the cord is too short. So if you get the cord, what could you do so that you could vacuum over here? What could you do over here?
Fix it.
How would you fix it?
The problem
Okay, how would you fix the problem?
over there.
Okay,
Okay,
and do what?
so,
Hmm.
you have these
So go get the cord.
three. Go into here. And
Okay,
Yeah, you're fixing it.
got it.
Daniel, I know you really want to vacuum, but
three that
Tatiana's
you
got
have in
to
red.
figure
One
this
for
out, okay?
Jackie.
Let Tatiana figure it out. No. Come over here beside me. Let Tatiana figure it out. So Tatiana,
That's it.
you want to vacuum all this up, but plugging it in way over there,
Not good.
not good because it's too short. So what could you do instead?
Fix the problem.
I know you could fix the problem, but how are you going to fix the
Go
problem?
again to the red.
Try it. I don't know, maybe.
Whoa, this is a lot of messes right here. I don't like it.
Go to here.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I have one other question. You have a big mess right here. But are you going to be able to vacuum up that mess, or is there stuff in your way? Look over there. Is that blue tub
So
gonna
let's save it as
be
a
in your way when you're trying to vacuum?
It's in my way, child.
So why don't we move it completely out of the way?
Out.
Out of the way. Even over by the waters would be far enough away.
Okay.
Move it all the way, really far away, so that you would be able to clean up the mess fully. Nicely done. Anything else going to be in your way? Okay, then you need to take care of that too.
Good thinking.
Good thinking.
Got my brain TikTok wise.
Yep, you do. Okay, so you can take care of the rest. You got this. Okay, Mr. Daniel, you can vacuum later. Right now, this is Tatiana's job. I want to show you something.
Go back to the red.
Ooh, Mr. promo. I just realized you didn't finish your microwave job. Hey. Go for it. Thank you, Jack. Up. Right, I'll help you.
Things are different because Monica's not here, I guess. Can you fix this one? Show me how to do it right. You're right, show me. You do it, show me, right here. Correct. Now what? Mm-mm. Correct, good job. Now what? Under the, we're undoing her.
Miss Geraldine?
The perfect day to go.
No, he's in the middle of brushing his teeth, that's one of my hero back.
Okay.
No,
Miss Robin, man, I'll show you what I did before.
Good job.
Before you
Much
did
better.
almonds, before.
Okay.
yes. Daniel, did you do this?
I want to show where I
Did you do the other? Okay, it is all wet, so you should do it. Look at me. You have toothpaste all around your mouth. Go in the bathroom and wipe your face.
I wash my face, Miss Robin, wash my hands,
Okay.
brush my teeth, wash my face.
You look beautiful. Okay. Move on. Get right here. Clippy's going to get Blake for us. Yes, it is nice of her.
Good job, Zach.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, am I? Yes, I'm over there. 170. Well, it's on there. 170 something. Yeah, will you take all of them off of the David's and the one that says Daniel? Because Daniel keeps trying to go over there and use those.
Oh, okay.
Let me see your mouth. Oh, much better. Clean face. I like it.
Oh. Excuse me.
Yes.
Can someone blow the water down so I can rinse my hand off?
You can go into the bathroom and turn the water on, and it'll stay on its own.
Check your iPad.
You keep pointing to one from all of them.
Must be Monday. All done.
You see what that is? That is clean apartment. Yeah, clean apartment. I know it's supposed to say it. I'm sorry. That's clean apartment. Now you're on this one. Clean apartment. So where's that at? There you go. Get started. E-Man, do you have it? There you go. Let me wait for it. Okay. You're doing good, Courtney. Let's fix this one. Well, you can do that one first. Show me how to do it correctly. Fold it over. Yes, ma'am. Good job. So let's do that with this one. You need to do it correctly. You are doing all right. Yes, ma'am. Good job.
Okay, can I just help you something? This
How, do you have any ideas, Marie, on how to keep those shelves? This is what's happening. Look, the reason they're not staying is because this has bowed out and it needs to be. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
if this was pushed together like it's supposed to be, then they would stay. But what happens is the sides have kind of bowed a little bit, and so now the shelves all fall. And I just don't know how to.
But it only, well, it only happened when I took them out because it
Wait, no, I have a really good idea in my head. Let me think how
Bring
it
it
goes.
up.
My thought would be a bungee cord. I like a bungee cord, but only around right here so that
So it
it
wouldn't
doesn't block.
Yeah. Yeah, to hold them tight. I was thinking a rubber band, but it wouldn't go. That was a bungee cord.
Actually, today we can probably even tie it like a rope. I have some
Okay, then.
twine.
You got it. How about you do it here and you turn around. You come over here. Yes, you come and sit right here.
You are doing a good job, Tatiana. Thank you for complimenting me.
There you go.
Zach, Como.
You're the fastest worker I've had.
Oh,
I'm gonna go sit. I'm sweaty. So hard. I'm sweaty. I'm gonna
Oh, wait.
sit.
How about you go look at your schedule, move it, and then you could come and relax for a bit. You're so tired, huh? Like a workout? Did you work out? You still have work to do, okay? You're just gonna rest for how long? Well, okay.
I'm
You ready?
That first.
Oh, Thank you.
I'm not, stop.
No, I'm worried. I'm like, thanks. Okay, and
After lunch today, you do go to college, you're correct. Okay? Zach, before you do that, will you bring me a pair of scissors?
okay.
Thank you.
Here, love you. Love you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
I love you.
I love you.
I saw you last night.
No, you didn't see me last night.
At Dennis' birthday.
Oh, that was last week? Yeah, I saw you there.
There's a pocket.
No, Paul was not there.
Okay.
Courtney, what are you supposed to be doing?
Yes.
I scared the class over. I'm scared the class.
You were staring at the class?
I'm gonna get the water building. I think that's water building.
Basically, he's telling on himself. He was, instead of doing his work, he was staring in the classroom.
Scared.
Oh, you were staring at the
Oh,
girls.
I'm scared the girl and the boy.
Okay, listen. It's okay if you look, if you like, if you're working and you look like a little bit, just leave, it's okay. But you can't stand
I
there.
noticed that you're doing that correctly and you can keep
You
working.
can't, you
It
can't
does
go
look
in and interrupt. But it's okay if you look and, oh, what are they doing? Okay. And then you
Good
get
job.
back to work. That's okay.
I'm sorry, dear.
Oh, you have a nice day.
I'm sorry.
Remind me, what I want to do on the hygiene kit is take visuals, so when they take the lid off, it's a visual, like the visuals on the inside of their lid. So then they don't have to carry like their hygiene kit and a paper.
And
It's
you know
taped
how
to the
hard it is for them
inside.
to put it somewhere.
Yeah, and it's just the inside of their lid, and you can even have a Velcro schedule on the inside, but then just have it taped and they can move it over with the pinch. And I'm even thinking like a, sort of like this, on the inside of their box,
Yeah.
and then have,
It doesn't have to be that size.
No.
It wouldn't fit. It doesn't have to be that.
yeah, well, they're gonna have less than this, cause not everybody does what Isaiah does. But, like, brush teeth, deodorant, white face, but not Velcro. Taped down, and then like a way to document that they did it.
Like a check, like little square and having check it.
I don't really wanna have them have to take it.
Oh,
And I guess it could just be Velcro on the inside of the box and they're moving it over. So I guess we could do that. I just thought taping it down and the water wouldn't mess it up. But I guess we can do just 2 things of Velcro on the inside of the box and they do it and then they move it over. Or something. We'll figure something out. I have something on Isaiah's schedule, Isaiah's wall at home, that it's printed on the paper and taped down like, wake up, get dressed, brush teeth, like what he's supposed to do. And that never moves, it's printed on the paper. And then there's like a box that he has a check mark, Velcro check mark. So maybe we'll do something like
Yeah,
that, like
that's good
finished
too.
and not finished.
That's good too because it's gonna be different for everyone.
Oh, you're finished? Okay, please.
Okay. Okay. Can I just finish with Tatiana and then I'll help you, Zach? Is that good? Okay, so Tatiana, I'm sorry. This is a hanger, and look.
Hi, my name is Geraldine Sullivan, and I'm a candidate of the Master's Program for Administration Leadership Program at Lamar University. I am doing my reflective video on my observation of Robin Pullen's room and we are actually an employee of Humble ISD with the Mosaic program, which is an 18+ program for students that have met all their education requirements to graduate from high school and also their testing requirements. But since by federal law, they're able to stay in school through their 21st birthday. Robin Pullen is one of our teachers, one of 2 of our classes that she teaches the low functioning, the life skills classes. She has approximately about 8 students, 8 to 9 at times, and she has 2 paraprofessionals that work with her. On this day, what I observed is saw some really good things and good ways of students who are nonverbal and low functioning to help facilitate schedules of their day. Many different ways that the students followed their schedule were through PECs made from board makers with both pictures and also words. Some of the students are able to recognize and cite words, and other students are. Board Makers is a program that you can use to, they actually have like cartoon drawing pictures of different actions, different movements, different expressions, different things like that, and actually different jobs. But what we try to do is we try to incorporate, or actually what Robin tries to do is try to incorporate in their schedule actual pictures of possibly them doing the job, or maybe the teacher or the paraprofessional taking pictures of a task analysis of actually the job, so they can be successful and finish that job during the schedule. Another student in the class has a Dynavox, which is a box with pictures. It also has recorded voice on it to activate when this young lady pushes the picture, then it actually says what it is. Like, for example, in the beginning of the class, all the students came in. All of our students are bused from home to our main campus, and then they have each 93 of the students have different schedules. And from there, since we are busing at the seams with all of our students, they are bused to they can stay at Cambridge School, or they can be bused to Humble High School, where Robin's classroom is. We're like renting a wing from their high school. We're not under the principal, but we're actually just renting a wing just because of lack of space at our campus. So they can be bused to Humble High School, or some of our students, our higher functioning students, go out to Lone Star College, Kingwood. So from Cambridge, they can stay at Cambridge, or they can be bused to Humble High School, or they can be bused to Lone Star College. And then at midday, it rotates again if their schedule allows. At the beginning of the day, what I observed in Robin's class was that all the students came in and they knew to put their things away and to check their schedule. And each of them actually helped facilitate that schedule, to make that schedule the day before. So there were a couple of students that weren't able to make their schedule since they weren't there the day before. So Robin and one of the paras helped do that. They were kind of low on staff the day that I observed, because one of the staff members, she was actually ill, so she was home with her being sick. So she called in sick that day. So Robin worked with her. Robin worked with herself and then with another paraprofessional that day with the students. Robin and Maria is the para. They had a total of 5 students that day, and that morning only 4 students came in, so she thought that one of them was absent. But then she called over to the main campus and found out that yes, he was there, but yet he got on the wrong bus. He went to the college by mistake. So as you all know, in special ed and in regular ed, in education, you have to really be flexible and be willing to fly by the seat of your pants at times. So she had to check with our team leader to see how he was going to get back from Lone Star back over to Humble High School. So she was able to get some support from another staff member that went over and got him. All of our teachers, most of our teachers in paras have their bus license since our program is an 18+ program. We are out in the community 50% of the time and like to be out more than 50% of the time, just teaching the students daily living skills, self-help, functional skills that they can to be independent as possible. But let's get back to what I observed in her classroom that day. Like I said, one of the students has a Dynavox to help communicate because she is nonverbal. Another student that's nonverbal has an iPad, and he has Proloquo to go on his iPad, and also a calendar app, and that actually has the scheduling part of that app to load his schedule for the day. It's very important for us to realize that students that are low functioning and with low processing skills, and students also with autism, really are more successful when they have, when they know their expectations, when they know what their day is going to look like. And if there is any unexpected things, like for example this one student that did get on the wrong bus that was totally unexpected, then we have to front load him. He wasn't front loaded at the time, but yet luckily he did not have any meltdowns because he did get on the wrong bus. He also is very limited on speech, and he is very independent, so he probably just got on the bus and a staff member didn't really catch him. But this is something that he's done in the past, and I think that my recommendation would be to have something that he can visually look at in the morning so he knows exactly where to go and what bus to get on. We're not sure if he's doing it because he thinks he's funny or he honestly doesn't know exactly what the expectations are, if he knows the schedule for the day, because every day of their schedule is different, so they need to know exactly where they need to be at what time. We pretty much facilitate the first couple of weeks, but this is starting the 5th week of school when I observed. So he's only done this 2 other times. So maybe with a use of a visual that he knows exactly on Monday you go here, Tuesday you go here, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. He'll know exactly which bus to get on, if at all he needs to get on a bus. The Dynavox and the iPad is a district devices. They were audited for these devices. They were since they were audited for the device, they go through assistive technology. Assistive technology actually works with the student to see if this is something that he would be successful or she would be successful in using. Since both these students are nonverbal, of course it definitely would be something that that would help them. And also it's kind of something that we feel like, as our program is only like 6 years old, and it's been in works for about 10 years, but we have found in the past 6 years that a lot of times students come to us 18, 19, or 20 when they decide to come. Normally we have them come when they're 18, when they're going to graduate from high school, but sometimes students or parents don't want to leave the home campus, and this is actually, we want to do the same thing that they do as their actual peers. Once they come in as a freshman, they leave as a senior, but yet their friends, their peers, their cohorts would possibly go to Lone Star College or go away to college, but yet this is another step that they can do just like their peers and go on to Mosaic. And what we try to do is we try to help facilitate the more functional skills. We don't teach academics at all. It's more functional skills. So in Robin's class, what they did was she has a very, very good culture, and I can tell that she has a very good rapport with her students. She has a very good behavior management program in her classroom, and also she has a very systematic way of doing things. She has very organized classroom, a lot of visual schedules, whether low-tech visuals, which are the form of PECs, which is also made by board makers. But like I said, we try to facilitate the visuals by using actual pictures, either of the student or another person doing that actual task, since that's more age appropriate. Um, let's see. I also saw a few things that I would like to have done a little bit differently, maybe had suggestions or recommendations for the teacher. But in Miss Pullen's class, there's a wide range of ability levels in her classroom. Her class is a life skills class with a high demand and high need of all the students in her class and with constant support. It is our goal, like I said before, for all the students to become as independent as possible. So what Ms. Pullen is working on, along with her paraprofessionals, is to help each student to become as independent as possible before leaving our program. The students came into the classroom and knew their expectations by their teacher to check their schedule. And there were 5 students in the class today with 2 teachers. And like I said, with Blake not getting on the correct bus, that was something that threw a wrench into her schedule, but she did it like a champ. She just got on the phone and did what they could do to make sure that the student was safe, and the student had a plan, exactly knew what to do. So another Mosaic teacher went over in a bus and got Blake from Lone Star College. The teacher had a very visually structured classroom with visuals, schedules for all students. She had low tech to high tech. Low tech, like I said before, being PECS. And then also, I felt like that this was very motivating for them. They knew exactly what they had to do because their schedule was on the wall, and actually had in their breaks that they could work for. Their breaks that they work for are ones that they chose to do their free time, either the computer or to look at a magazine, because those are something very age appropriate for an adult to do. If there is any change in the day, she makes sure she front loads them, especially the students with autism and with mental health disabilities. Important to front load them so they know that what the expectations are. The teacher had a work board for all the students, so when it was time for a break, they especially they knew in what they wanted to do. Most of the time it was worked into their schedule, or other times they were given a choice that they could actually look at the work board and what they can do. Since the students that are low functioning have a hard time processing auditory language, Ms. Pullen would show them visually what was expected, the use of role play or pictures, or one of the students, or actually all the students, came into the classroom and were introducing themselves to everybody. And when they introduced themselves to everybody, they either used their device or used their language with the appropriate handshake, a very firm handshake, looking visually in their eye. And it was very, very important for them to realize that that was something that they would do in everyday life, to meet and greet friends, family, strangers. All the students did very well. They all came up to me and said hello to me. And then what they did was they considered on their schedule, they continued their schedule. Miss Robin had to encourage some of them to check their schedule, and when they were doing their tasks, she was very quick to check for understanding and to make sure that they knew all the different, the different tasks that they had to do. There was some problem solving actually that had to be done in quite a few of the different students' jobs. Tatiana was vacuuming, and the cord was way across the room, and she couldn't actually reach the mess that was right near me. And what she did was she couldn't figure it out. She kept trying to vacuum, get closer and closer, and then it would get unplugged. And then Robin would say, okay, now what could you do if it was over here? What could you do? And it took a time for her to realize exactly, after a couple of tries of it coming unplugged, and exactly what to do. So what Robin did was she pulled the vacuum a little bit closer when it pulled out of the wall and said, okay, around here, is there something you can do differently? Instead of plugging it over there, what could you do over here? And then she realized, oh, I could plug it in right here. So there was always check for understanding, and always supporting the students in anywhere that they could go, in what direction to be successful. And another student was actually folding laundry, and to check for understanding, she made sure that she looked at her. I'm so sorry. She actually looked at her to make sure, you know, you're doing a good job, and she would say thumbs up because she is nonverbal. One of the other students was actually playing during his job. He had a job that he had to do to straighten up the store, and he would stack up the, you'll hear in the video, you stack up the Kleenexes, and he stacked it like 9 high and watched them fall. He stacked them on the top shelf and watched them fall, stacked them on the bottom shelf and watched them fall. So she was quick to come over and say, okay, Daniel, what do you need to do? These don't go up here, so what do you need to do? And she had visuals, pictures to show them exactly how high to visually to stack them. But I think it was very, very important that she had movement in the classroom to keep them engaged, and she had auditory and visual and kinesthetic is more successful to work with low-functioning students and actually autistic students also, because it's important, because it's different ways that they learn to be more successful when they learn. It was obvious that the teacher worked very hard so the students are successful with the use of visuals technology and also the use of timers and computers. It's also important to know that she made sure that each individual education plan in IEP that was actually put together at their ARD meeting, that they were followed out, and whichever would best suit for the needs of the students. All of the different things that she had was very appropriate for the students, and it helped them carry out their IEPs. It was evident the teacher is organized and thinks outside the box, and she works very hard with her paraprofessionals to carry out individual lessons. Some suggestions that I would have is maybe some of the individual jobs that she had within the classroom have more visuals, picture visuals on what the expectations were, because I think that would be more successful, because some off-task behavior, off-task with the jobs were because I think the expectations weren't clear. But I think that was some small part that she can do. She's an excellent teacher, and she does a very good job, and I really enjoyed observing her class. It will help me as a future leader to look for different things in different classrooms to make sure that the students are successful. And thank you very much. I had a great time.